Running is supposed to release endorphins that make people happy, but Faith Connors and her friends don't seem to take any joy in being off-the-grid mailmen in Mirror's Edge Catalyst's Big Brother-ruled future. I hate to say it, but I wasn't having as much fun as I'd hoped either. Catalyst is hardly a bad game thanks to the strength of its still refreshing first-person parkour movement systems, but everything else about it is uninspiring. Locomotion in Catalyst still feels as fresh and empowering as it did in 2008, with our viewpoint firmly fixed inside Faith's noggin for almost every jump, slide, wall run, and skill roll. That perspective still makes the simple act of running a thrill. The new grappling hook you'll pick up partway through the campaign helps sell the idea that Faith can traverse a city as easily as you can tie your shoes. Unlike the original Mirror's Edge, Catalyst's version of the gleaming white city of glass is an open world, and it offers a couple of advantages. First, it lets you challenge yourself to put together epic-length, perfect runs that span the entire city. In fact, a built-in tool lets you easily create your own time trials, which will automatically show up as optional events in your friends' games. Some side events are fetch quests, good for little more than building up your XP so you can unlock more traversal moves, combat abilities, or Faith's take-it-or-leave-it gear. But other missions, like the billboard hacks and secret messenger bag retrievals, become enjoyably challenging little parkour puzzles unto themselves. And when you inevitably miss a precise jump, checkpoints are mercifully liberal and reload times are fairly speedy, making your parkour failure easier to digest and reckless experimentation more fun. Combat has also been revamped since the first Mirror's Edge, and the new system is hit and miss. Punches and kicks can be varied by mixing in directions, allowing you to kick the side of a helmeted foe's skull like Holly Holm taking down Ronda Rousey. Attacking an enemy straight out of a parkour move only amplifies that feeling of strength. Combat becomes a bit awkward when you're not running, however. When that happens, and sometimes it will, it's too easy to cheese enemies when standing toe-to-toe by alternating directional kicks, particularly when you're near a rooftop edge or railing, as stumbling guards will practically throw themselves over the edge like they're extras in a Rambo parody. Mirror's Edge's move to an open world also comes at a cost, however. Catalyst prioritizes a high frame rate, but as a result, texture quality suffers, especially on the console versions. It gives Catalyst a bland look rather than the boldness brought by the primary colors of the original. Those are still on display here, but they are literally muddled. Playing on PC with your input method of choice is highly recommended. Gameplay-wise, Glass is full of an endless pile of side quests that mean you'll always have something to do, but most simply involve running from point A to point B. Even the joy of Mirror's Edge's parkour movement can't endure this kind of shameless repetition for long, especially in a city as bland and devoid of unique and interesting landmarks and hazards as this one. Most of the collectibles, meanwhile, are hidden in such a way that you're forced to stop in your tracks, defying the central design principle Catalyst is built upon. Looking for them is the worst way to spend time in this game. The staples of Mirror's Edge remain refreshing and unique in the first-person genre in 2016, but Catalyst's attempts to keep up with the open-world Joneses don't always jive with its design strengths of movement and momentum. On top of that, muddy-looking console versions and a lame story filled with unlikable characters doom Mirror's Edge's return to fall short. I was so happy this game was being made, but in the end, I'm just as disappointed in how it turned out. For more on Mirror's Edge, run to IGN.